Oh, that's a UFO.
In Blue Book, for instance, we would get reports from military pilots, and we got case after case after case from military pilots which never hit the press.
In Air Force files had come to a conclusion that spaceships have visited the Earth.
From inaccessible places, drones bring out things far beyond our imaginations. Tune in as today I will show you the most shocking, most unexpected and chilling discoveries made by drones, especially the one on the edge of this hill.
Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the fly.
During a squadron mission over the Transantarctic Mountains, a crew witnessed a series of strange, silver darting objects in 2005.
During a squadron mission in the Transantarctic Mountains, a whole bunch of silver darting objects.
These round shapes moved in unison from one peak to another, and they were emitting a light and then suddenly vanished. The bizarre sighting was repeated multiple times. Later, during a medical emergency, the squadron flew over a no-fly zone and discovered a massive slanted hole in the ice, estimated to be 300 feet in diameter. Their instruments malfunctioned over it, showing magnetic anomalies.
200 feet in diameter, a big hole in the ice. And he said, our instruments are not operating, we're losing electricity, we had magnetic anomalies.
Could this be linked to ancient claims of hidden secrets or extraterrestrial activity in Antarctica? I think it could be an extraterrestrial portal to travel. In 2016, a pilot flying over a hilly area witnessed a metallic disc-shaped UFO moving through the sky. Just ahead of it was a strange, cloudy ring hung in the air. As the UFO moved closer, it suddenly entered the ring and vanished from sight. Moments later, the mysterious ring in the clouds also faded away. The eerie scene left many wondering about the purpose of this ring. Could it have been an alien portal? Was it a gateway for extraterrestrial travel, allowing the UFO to move swiftly through space and time? What do you think about it? The sudden appearance of a massive spaceship in the sky left the man shocked, and he pushed the record button. This circular craft, adorned with numerous glowing lights on its underside, hovered silently for several seconds. Then, as if responding to an unseen command, it began to rotate before gliding forward slowly. People said it was an alien mothership to drop off extraterrestrial visitors, or perhaps conduct a covert observation of Earth. The sight sparked a flurry of speculation among people online about the intentions behind this visitor from the cosmos. Elusive Orb. A drone flying over an industrial area captured footage of an unusual anomaly on December 17th, 2023. It was a black sphere. At first, it was moving in the sky, but after a few seconds, it flew down and started doing erratic movements, shifting quickly from one spot to another, almost as if it was deliberately avoiding the drone's camera. On a zoom-in view, some kind of patterns could be seen on it. At times, it seemed to vanish, blending into the shadows and making it impossible for the operator to maintain a clear view. I think this was a UFO trying to hide from the public eye for some hidden agenda. Lava encounter. Recently, a disc-shaped UFO was seen hovering near an active volcano in 2015, seemingly absorbing energy from the lava, smoke, and volcanic electrical charges. The craft's interaction with the volcano was caught on video, and its strange behavior quickly drew a crowd of curious onlookers. The sighting sparked questions about why was this mysterious object gathering energy from the volcano? Maybe it was powering up, or perhaps conducting some kind of research. The scene left many wondering about the purpose behind the UFO's presence and its connection to the volatile natural forces at play. Floating command. One early morning in Canada, residents noticed something strange in the sky in 2018. A massive unidentified craft hovering high above. It had a circular shape with rod-like extensions on its underside and a longer part extending downward, surrounded by numerous glowing lights. A flock of birds circled the object in an unusual, synchronized pattern, as if the craft itself was influencing their movements. The eerie coordination left onlookers wondering if this unknown entity could control more than just humans, even the wildlife. Experts speculated that it might be a UFO showing its abilities, but this sight sparked a common question in people's minds: are we in danger? Saucer encounter. A family was startled by strange, loud sounds echoing through the trees while enjoying a picnic in a forest. They followed the noise and stumbled upon a saucer-shaped UFO with a metallic body and leg-like attachments that landed in the greenery. The craft's underside was open, revealing a beam of light. From this glowing portal, a tall, pale humanoid figure with an oversized head emerged, scanning its surroundings as if analyzing the area. Maybe it was an alien thinking to invade on Earth, or perhaps collecting information for a secret mission. Shooting orb. An unusual sighting captured by a military guard outside a US military headquarters stirred curiosity among officials reviewing the footage. The video revealed a disc-shaped UFO gliding through the sky, emitting a striking beam of yellow light with a cloudy ray. It was seen shooting light beams. I think it could be a form of communication or energy extraction, or it was attempting to gather intelligence on the military base. Experts said such an event occurring near a military facility could be potential extraterrestrial interest or advanced technology beyond our understanding. Maybe the UFO was using some kind of beam equipment to invade the US military. Strange float. While enjoying an afternoon in a park, a man's gaze was suddenly drawn to the sky, where a massive otherworldly craft hovered directly in front of him. This strange object, resembling two discs joined at their edges, featured strange white bands connecting them. The lower part of the craft was rotating continuously. The man couldn't shake the feeling that this was no ordinary sight. It felt as if the UFO was attempting to announce its presence to those below. Was this a fleeting glimpse into a realm beyond our understanding, or a silent invitation to uncover its secrets? Hefe Oddity. In the heart of a bustling park in China, a disc-shaped craft hovered silently above, drawing a crowd of curious onlookers in 2021. It was surrounded by white glowing lights, and the craft's lower body center glowed with the same light. People stood captivated by the spectacle and wondered about the origins of this mysterious object that operated without a sound, as if it belonged to another realm entirely. Whispers filled the air about extraterrestrial visitors and advanced technology. No one had ever witnessed anything like this before. What secrets lay hidden within its mysterious form, and why had it chosen this moment to appear? What do you think about it? Flight Anomaly. A passenger on a flight at 30,000 feet witnessed something truly unusual. As he gazed out the window, he spotted a disc-shaped metallic UFO hovering near the plane's wing. Its sleek body reflected the sunlight gleaming in the open sky. The passenger quickly shared the footage online, sparking a wave of theories and speculation. Some viewers believed the UFO was observing the plane, possibly studying it. Others wondered if it had been attempting to communicate with the aircraft or even the passengers on board, leaving everyone unsure of its true intentions. Arizona Mystery. One morning in Arizona, an astonishing event unfolded in the skies that left residents in disbelief. A massive saucer-shaped UFO was seen rotating and gliding above houses. Suddenly, a cloudy ring appeared in the sky, as if tearing a hole in the fabric of reality. Without warning, the UFO started moving toward the ring, entering it, and then vanished from sight. Moments later, the cloudy ring also dissolved, leaving no trace of the mysterious encounter. Could this ring have been an alien portal, a gateway for the UFO to traverse the universe? And what mission brought it to Earth in the first place? What do you think? Strange Fall. A huge, odd entity was seen in the sky over Brazil. The object had a tulip-like shape, with lights on its upper body, and it was rotating in the sky. Suddenly, it dropped an unknown item to the ground. This enormous craft vanished from sight in the blink of an eye, right after releasing the strange object on the ground. Everyone watching was frightened by the sight, but what was this dark shape, and why did the large entity let it fall to the ground? I think it was an extraterrestrial visitor who landed on Earth, or maybe it was there to spy on humans. Helicopter sightings. Recently, a helicopter recorded something odd over the hills. It spotted a disc-shaped white object hovering quietly in the mountainous area. It was so unusual that everyone on board immediately focused their cameras on it. The officers, eager to capture the mysterious sight, tried to zoom in on the strange craft, but in a split second, it vanished into thin air, leaving them stunned. What was this bizarre floating object, and why did it disappear so quickly? No one could explain it, and the sudden disappearance only fueled more doubts. Researchers later reviewed the footage, but even they were left puzzled by the unexplained event. Flying puzzle. While a flight passenger was capturing the clouds outside over frozen mountains in 2018, a disc-shaped metallic object emerged from the blue sky, hovering alongside the aircraft. Its body glowed, reflecting the sunlight. Just moments later, the object retreated slightly before accelerating toward the plane at an alarming speed, and it collided with the aircraft. Was this a deliberate act or an unfortunate accident? Speculation arose about whether the craft had lost control or if it had intended to crash into the plane but miscalculated its movements. What do you think about it? Mountain mystery. In the mountains of Colorado in October 2016, a hiker recorded an unusual event. While capturing the mountains on his drone, a strange object flashed by at high speed, and it was nearly invisible to the naked eye. Upon reviewing the footage and zooming in, a disc-shaped metallic object could be seen emerging from a shadowy area behind a tree before darting across the frame. The man was sure after seeing the object's rapid movement and shape that it was a UFO, using the tree cover to remain unseen. Experts could not identify its real identity, but the man was sure of what he saw. Galactic Puzzle. A strange event unfolded in Neuquén, Argentina on April 20th, 2024. Journalist Nicolas Fuentes from the local radio station Department Mines, 90.5 megahertz, while driving on a road, captured the transportation of a mysterious object along the remote provincial route N-43 between Andacolo and Chasmalal. It was a massive saucer-shaped object with a metallic body. Speculation quickly spread about whether was this a UFO being discreetly taken to a secret facility for study. If so, how did it arrive on Earth, and why here in the secluded landscapes of south-central Argentina? In my opinion, maybe the UFO crashed on Earth, or maybe the officials are secretly working with extraterrestrials. Rotating craft. What could these fallen objects from a UFO be? Let's see in this clip. One evening, a camper was wandering through the woods when he saw a strange rotating shape hovering just above the treetops in May 2017. As he watched, it released small objects from its lower part, which fell to the forest ground before the craft vanished without a trace. I think they were probes meant to study the environment, or possibly communication devices, or they could hold a different, more mysterious purpose, like markers or signals intended for something yet to come. What do you guys think? Vanishing craft. A strange sighting was made by an airplane passenger in the sky. The passenger noticed a saucer-shaped metallic object moving in the same direction as the plane. It appeared to maintain the plane speed, and suddenly a black fume of smoke emerged out of nowhere. The fume shot the UFO, and it accelerated away at a very high speed and disappeared. All those on the plane were surprised when it had just gone from view. I think the UFO was there to alert the plane about this upcoming danger, or maybe the craft itself was a danger and got shot by this unknown thing. Frozen phantoms. In the icy rivers, NASA researchers noticed a strange thing on the radar floating in the center. A disc-shaped craft was seen floating above the frozen water of Antarctica in 2018. It was leaving a water shadow behind it, and suddenly it moved up and disappeared in the sky. Even though it was for such a brief period, those who witnessed it will not forget it. What would make this object float above the river before it transformed into a flying one? The video created a sense of suspense, making everyone question what was out there in this icy river, and what was the purpose of this craft? Suspicious entity. One day in 2021, on a serene beach shore in Peru, a group of friends witnessed something beyond belief. As they enjoyed their time by the waves, a saucer-shaped UFO suddenly emerged from behind a nearby mountain, gliding toward them. The craft moved silently above them and vanished into the sky, leaving the group stunned as if the strange object had never been there. They quickly recorded the sighting, capturing the unusual event on video. Once they returned home, they posted the footage online, and a flurry of theories came up. Was it an extraterrestrial visit, a secret technology, or perhaps a glimpse into a hidden reality? What are your thoughts on it? Duck object. On November 23, 2019, a Homeland Security plane flew over Tucson when something eerie appeared, a strange rubber duck-like thing.
The paper investigated the characteristics of the rubber duck, the speed of the aircraft, the trajectory.
Despite being followed by a plane for a full 40 minutes, the object was still not identified. It measured about 6 feet in length and flew at speeds between 90 and 200 miles per hour. The crew could not explain how it moved so swiftly. Then, just as mysteriously as it appeared, the craft vanished. Experts identified it as a duck-shaped UFO moving across the plain. They believed that its presence was not random at all. Hovering mystery. There's much speculation around an object sighted over Browns Bay, Auckland, New Zealand on December 6, 2018. The object, captured by a witness, hovered around 5,000 to 10,000 feet up, moving from the east toward the north. It resembled a black humanoid shape, flying without visible wings. The object vanished after the witness briefly lowered the camera. Slow motion footage at 200% and 400% magnification revealed that the figure was covered with some kind of cloth or dress. Was it a jet suit, a drone, or something far stranger, a flying humanoid attached to an unknown device? Theories arose, with some suggesting extraterrestrial or interdimensional origins. Black Enigma. A video capturing a mysterious black object over the skies of the United States in 2022 sparked online discussions.
You can't identify it, so it is a UFO. What are they calling UFOs now?
Filmed by a drone, the footage shows the object hovering among the clouds, though the distance makes its appearance blurry and indistinct. Some speculate that it might be a weather balloon or another drone, given its motion and presence high in the sky. However, UFO enthusiasts and some experts lean towards a more otherworldly explanation, suggesting that this could be a UFO, possibly observing human activity silently from above. Glowing lights. While driving down a quiet road, a driver noticed glowing orbs in the sky, one bright pink and the others white. The white orb led the way, with the pink one trailing closely behind. The man tried to capture the strange phenomenon on camera, but the orbs moved behind trees, obstructing his view. Despite the interference, he managed to record their movements for a few fleeting seconds before they vanished altogether. People said that they could be advanced drones, or something more otherworldly. In my head, their unusual colors and coordinated movements raised questions about their purpose. Were they merely passing through, or did their presence indicate something significantly hidden? Mysterious lights.
You see this? No. What the hell is that? What is happening?
While taking an evening stroll in 2023, a man stepped outside his house and was immediately captivated by an unidentified glowing object in the sky. The cylindrical shape of the object was adorned with blinking lights of various colors, creating an almost mesmerizing spectacle. It hovered motionless and made him wonder if it was merely a satellite or a drone conducting surveillance. As he posted it online, experts said that the object's presence could also align with extraterrestrial theories. The combination of its unusual appearance and behavior could lead it to be a UFO. Unknown sighting. In August 2022, a man waiting for the traffic signal to turn green captured an odd sight. Above him, a black object glided silently across the sky, its saucer-like shape focused by extending pointy edges. The unfamiliar craft stunned him, and he thought it was a UFO, defying explanation, or a sophisticated drone operating in the area. But he was not sure about it and was just giving a thought of what he felt. Squid Shadow. A mysterious black squid-like object was spotted in the sky. What could it be? Look for yourself. In 2020, while passing through a park in Ohio, a man stumbled upon a mysterious black object resembling a squid shape hovering in the sky. He attempted to capture the anomaly on his camera for a closer examination, but its appearance remained elusive and difficult to identify. The unfamiliarity of the object sparked his imagination and led him to wonder if it was a UFO with an odd shape. However, a more rational thought crossed his mind. Maybe it was merely an unconventional drone. Triangular object. A weird incident occurred in the skies somewhere atop the mountain in 2018. A black, triangular object was seen in midair and moving slowly. It had glowing lights on each corner and one in the middle, which drew the attention of everyone in the surroundings. The craft was unknown to them, and they stood questioning as if it was an otherworldly craft. The unknown pyramid aircraft remained unexplained, leaving many to wonder about its nature and origin. Mysterious hover. Everything seemed fine until something unknown appeared in the sky over a residential area in 2020. It floated silently, glowing with spooky green lights that lit up its underside. The craft looked like an extraterrestrial visitor, but what could be its purpose of hovering in a public area? I think it wanted to appear in public so that more people could feel its presence and the powers otherworldly crafts hold. Wilderness puzzle. An unknown object was recorded by a hiker just above the water in front of the mountains of Alaska. It was an elongated, flat metallic object moving in the air. As it moved smoothly, the odd attachment on its top seemed to pulse with energy. Then unexpectedly, a wave of energy radiated from its body. Was it some form of advanced force system, or perhaps an attempt to manipulate the environment around it? Moments later, the mysterious craft disappeared behind a mountain. In my opinion, it could have been using the energy wave to cloak itself, or perhaps to scan the landscape below. Uruguay Sighting. In 1994, the people of Uruguay went through an odd occurrence that everyone discussed. A disc-shaped aircraft moved above the houses and fluttered without making a sound, and it was recorded by the man from his roof. The object, which had been there a few minutes back, disappeared from sight and no trace remained behind. Now it is considered one of the most mysterious events in the history of Uruguay. It remains unclear who started it and who ended it. What was this odd craft? The mystery remained unanswered. Highway incident.
Look, the whole street is up. There's a flying spaceship. Look.
One evening in January 2023, an interesting incident occurred on a highway. A flat circular UFO with a light in its downside center hovering in midair was spotted. This unusual flying craft abandoned people. They stopped their cars and stepped out to see this moving, unidentified flying object. They could not call to mind having seen anything similar before. The occurrence thereby created a moment that made the day so normal turn into one that can never be forgotten by those who were lucky to be there.
Yo, look at that. Look at everybody in the highway right now.
Weird shape.
What the? That shit's changing different shapes, bro. It's just a circle.
On a cloudy day, something unusual was spotted in the sky. A dark shape of some sort suddenly appeared to be drifting silently across the overcast sky above a high-rise building area. Its shape could not be identified clearly as it had an odd appearance. The object moved very slowly, making it easy for people below to watch. Those people who saw this mysterious form for the first time were shocked and puzzled. The mysterious appearance of this object sparked a lot of queries about what it could be and where it came from.
What the? That shit's changing different shapes, bro. It's just a circle.
Floating triangles. In a secret military base in a remote area, a strange scene unfolded in the sky. Soldiers spotted 3 flat triangular crafts floating above them. These objects had sharp corners and moved silently, leaving the army personnel puzzled. There was no sound, and the military team was unable to establish what these unsettling objects were or where they had come from. When they attempted to understand what the sight was, their curiosity increased along with their confusion. Officials said that they could be UFOs trying to observe the military activities, or maybe they were trying to invade the base. Mysterious pursuit. When the sun set over the peaks, something remarkable took place. The local people said that they had spotted disc-shaped craft in the sky, and they moved in a very specific pattern. These spine-chilling objects were chased and identified by military jets. What were these disc-shaped aircraft, and why were the planes following them? This made people wonder and interested in knowing their real identity as it was published in the media. What do you think these crafts could be? Tell me in the comments below. Urban Spectre.
Dirigível! Caraca, dirigível!
One bustling city night, something out of the ordinary came out. People claimed to have witnessed an unknown object floating quietly in the sky. It was not large, but it was an unknown elongated object with blinking lights on its underside. What made it strange was the fact that it was spotted in the center of the city. Of course, this led to both fear and curiosity. An object this large that floated so effortlessly had an awkward shape that made some people uncomfortable. What could it be and why was it here? No one of them had answers to what this strange object was, and so the true nature of the object remained a mystery.
Caraca, dirigível!
Glowing figure. In California, a triangular UFO was filmed in the sky, which emitted light and glowed the whole area down for some time. The scene was quite interesting and astonishing, with everyone asking why it was there. That was a unique way of lighting up the night as no one had ever imagined. Many experts said that maybe the object was opening a portal in the air with this light emission, or maybe dropping off aliens on Earth, but they were not sure of it as there was no concrete proof of it. Flashing phenomenon. One night, a man was walking on his roof when he noticed a glowing orb in the sky in 2023. At first, it hung motionless, but suddenly, it dropped down at an incredible speed, halting just above the ground. For a few moments, it hovered silently, creating an eerie glow in the darkness like other lights in the area. Then, without warning, the orb shot back up into the night sky, vanishing from sight in an instant. What could it have been? Some speculated that it was an extraterrestrial visitor, a craft defying all conventional explanations. Others believed it might be an unexplained sky phenomenon, a mysterious energy, or an uncharted atmospheric occurrence. Open discussion. This open discussion image is a reference to an incident coming up in this clip. In 2018, a mysterious sighting occurred in the mountains of Brazil. Two 10-foot tall and thin aliens were seen standing on a mountain peak. Locals believed these figures had been living in the area for a while, with various sightings reported over time. Some even managed to record these unusual beings, creating a buzz in the community. More recently, a UFO crash was reported in the same area, adding another layer to the mystery. As seen in a viral clip, locals claimed the crashed UFO was somehow connected to these towering entities. However, when they searched for the wreckage, it had vanished, perhaps retrieved by the very beings believed to dwell in those remote peaks. What were these beings doing in those mountains, and what purpose did they have? What do you think about this mysterious incident? Tell us below in the comments section. And thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.